What's gonna happen to a retired Navy guy living happily with his 2 dogs? One day, bam! Life throws a curveball. Now he's faced with a heartbreaking choice. Losing his furry pals? Unthinkable. But wait, there's more. Something terrible happens that flips their lives upside down forever. Hey everyone! Welcome to the Wild Earth Stories. Before we jump into today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're super close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so come along with us on this adventure and give this video a thumbs up. Once upon a time, there was a man named Maxwell who adored his 2 dogs, Laser and Mario, more than anything else. They were his family, his happiness, and always by his side. Laser, a Labrador Pit Bull mix, had been with Maxwell since he was only 8 weeks old. A year later, Mario, another cute puppy, joined their small family, bringing even more joy into Maxwell's life. Maxwell had served bravely in the Navy. After his time in Vietnam, he returned home to chase new dreams. He learned about building things and landed a job he loved in construction. Even though his heart wasn't strong, he worked hard until doctors said he needed an easier job. So he became a driver, hoping for a calmer life. Life was good with his pals Laser and Mario by his side. But one sad day, Maxwell had a big heart problem and slept for days. When he woke up in the hospital, he missed his furry friends, but they weren't there. A kind neighbor had found a shelter to look after them. As Maxwell got sicker, he worried he might never see them again. Maxwell's condition didn't get better, as everyone hoped. After 3 weeks, the animal shelter that had Maxwell's dog asked about his health, but they got bad news. Maxwell got an infection, and no one knew when he'd recover. The shelter looking after Laser and Mario had a tough choice. Because Maxwell was sick, they decided the dogs needed a new home. Feeling heartbroken and hopeless, Maxwell got even sadder news. One morning, he woke up and couldn't move the left side of his body. But he didn't give up. He called the animal center to ask about his beloved dogs. They told him Laser and Mario were doing fine and still with them. Even though Maxwell was stuck in bed, he promised himself he'd see his dogs again. Maxwell spent over 3 months in the hospital. The separation from Laser and Mario was agonizing, but he held on to hope. Finally, he was able to see his dogs again. However, when he arrived at the shelter, he found out they had been moved to PetSmart, an adoption center. Anxious and hopeful, Maxwell went to PetSmart to get his dogs. The staff, moved by his story, decided to help him. The reunion was emotional, with tears flowing as Maxwell embraced Laser and Mario. But Maxwell's joy was short-lived. He had used up all his savings on hospital bills and had lost his job. He intended to live in his car with his dogs, but even that seemed impossible when he found out he needed to pay $210 to adopt them back from PetSmart. Desperate, he tried to gather the money but couldn't manage it all. When he asked the store to accept what he had and promised to pay the rest later, they refused. Maxwell left the store in tears, but his determination stayed strong. He thought about selling his car to gather the rest of the money. Just when he felt hopeless, something incredible happened. Ileana, a kind woman at the shelter, stepped in. Seeing Maxwell's situation, she persuaded the store to reduce the adoption price. Maxwell was overwhelmed with gratitude. To his surprise, Chris Malik, another kind soul, covered the remaining cost. Volunteers from various shelters came together to help him, giving dog supplies, toys, food, and gift cards. The incredible kindness renewed Maxwell's faith in people. They even filmed the entire reunion, capturing the heartwarming moment when Maxwell was finally back with Laser and Mario. Ileana posted the video online, and the response was incredible. She set up a GoFundMe page for Maxwell, and within 2 days, they raised over $7,000. Maxwell was ecstatic. It felt like Christmas and New Year had come together. Embracing everyone who had supported him, Maxwell understood he wasn't alone. His journey, starting with sadness and hopelessness, concluded with an immense show of love and kindness. And so, Maxwell, Laser, and Mario embarked on a new chapter together, embraced by the warmth of strangers turned friends. It was a tale of strength, hope, and the remarkable bond between a man and his dogs. That's all for today. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts about this story. What's the next adventure you're curious about? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to The Wild Earth to catch all the exciting videos coming your way.